Pension Plan Number 9. Oh, it was many years ago that I did something that mattered. I sailed around the corporate sea, and my ego then was flattered. The words I spoke had meaning, truth, integrity, but my time it runneth out, and another then usurped me. The fashions were a-changing, but I trod the same old boards of sex and drugs and vapidness. But still, they bought their tickets in hearts. I was a flame of magnesium, so I burned twice as bright. 5 days a week I was wanted, and sometimes twice a night. Then, as things go, they wanted me, but not the others in the band, and I ran with me to purgatory, with a fat contract in my hand. The smoke was blown up my arse. Well, I was the new Messiah. I lunched with other Jesuses, but my cloud was always higher. I turned away from where I'd come, reevaluated my position, for now I was just an entertainer. For integrity, it does not pay for mammoth acquisitions. I left the land of my birth. I went where the money took me. I was adored, but I soon got bored of the people that would book me. Slowly I became a joke. The times, they were a-changing. And younger Jesuses came along, whose crosses were now blazing. Well, I did it all to stay on top. Christmas carols and panto. Advertising beckoned me. Elusive fame I ran to. You know, I always seemed to talk sense when no one would take note. But when all ears were turned to me, my ego had begun to bloat. Just like my form, it could not fit with others in a room, and personalities that I had worn were quickly binned and then redrawn. But my time was up, the money gone. Well, most of it anyway. My fat ass always went first class. That 10-star shit, it filched my pay. Now I like my ass licked daily, my picture on TV. I desperately needed teenagers to worship me. I cannot bear equal intellect. I have to be on top. I need to punch below my weight, for I cannot dive, just belly flop. But sadly it was over going down. I trawled the lower levels and took what was ever offered me, smaller gigs in unknown towns. And in time I had to take a job. Whilst doing, where are they now? And 3 decades they passed over me. My Jesus had become sad clown. In bitterness, in the local pub, I'd tell how I'd been burned by managers and record execs. That culture was now watered down, and great glory not returned. But in truth, I was still raking it in. The royalties, they still came. Well, I couldn't afford a brand new roller, but my house is on a private lane. But damn, this ain't good at all. I don't care if I'm fat and 60. I want to go back to my 20s. I demand to be adored. The girls, the boys, and underlings. My tantrums be attended to, for the world must kiss my PayPal ring. Well, then one night, a call came through. 30 years had been laid to rest, and retro programs on TV had sparked new teenage interest. Well, my peers, they all had professional jobs, their houses paid and kids grown up. But they needed to revisit revolution. And in armchair time, blow things up. So if I would reform the original band and retract on all that I had said in later interviews and return to the place where I had a much smaller head, new album, tour, and merchandise. Well, these could all be mine. A new devil was a-facing me. 'Twas pension plan number 9. It matters not if the record is good, or that we are bald and fat. What matters is that we are all there, and that the ticket can indeed state that. A package tour with other Christs, most of whom I hated. But now we share the same Golgotha bill. Well, we will all be matey. And a major documentary of our reformation, as hatchets from heads are unburied, and we begin our reclamation. We'll do a brand new video game, be down with the kids, they'll be flipping their lids, and soon the whole wide world will know my name. Perfumes, pencils, mouse mats, keychains, sneakers, beakers, lunchboxes, migraines, knickers, kickers, lighters, jop pads, socks and t-shirts, boxes, snot rags, pasta sauces, hobby horses, vat packs, faux sedition. Shit to shit, now come by it. In total global front lobotomonal unlimited edition. First rate I was, 5th rate I be. Pension plan number 9. Oh, fuck you and buy the shit from me. It's your safety assured riot time. So the record came out. Well, of course it was lame. The tours went ahead and, well, we were all well paid. The fans, well, they returned. They were rebels for a night. A drunk and a shouting. Lighters held aloft and alight. New girls came along and, well, I left my wife. And my new one's the same age as my daughter. But she understands me, as she was a fan. And I likes a good lamb to the slaughter. Her vision of me, her lewd fantasy, is more like how I see myself. A saviour, a god, not a middle-aged trog, for I've returned to save culture from hell. Well, I'll run while it lasts, and you still hold by, till I really fuck it up. And then you ask, why? This bloke's just a chancer, a right whinging shit, a true one-trick pony, a pop-tastic flit, and I'll laugh when on tour and at festival time. What a wonderful thing, pension plan number 9. And I'm sure I can hear you all thinking, as you rejoin all of my fan clubs, that it really shouldn't matter, but it kind of fucking does.